What's good? We back. Motor City Sports Talk. We in the building. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. I want to thank you personally for me to you and all the subscribers out there and everybody that's sharing the videos, liking them. Getting ready to start the Instagram page real quick, but I thank you guys for subscribing and following. We got a big subscriber jump in the last few months. Let's keep it going. Let's really take this show on the road this season and do some post game reviews from Ford Field. I'm thinking about re-getting my season ticket. So let's make this thing go viral. Let's make it go big, and maybe we can meet up down there at some of these Lions tailgates and after the Lions games as well, and set up a little pre-show at one of the bars or something close down there. I mean post shows and pre-shows as well. So let's talk about it real quick. And the topic of discussion is the Lions are only favored in 4 games. Via Vegas betting lines, opening up the season. I take this as a grain of salt. I mean, you can't predict a season before training camp and before preseason because we know all the injuries that go on, and we gonna look at the 4 games they favored in and the games they not. One thing to notice: the last game with Packers, they don't have no line so far away. A lot of this is crazy and just stupid talk, but I'll link the article to the description as well. Obviously, we opened up as big as 7-point favorites over the Jets. It's down to 6. They got the 49ers beating us. The Patriots beating us by 4. That's the line. The Cowboys beating us by 4. The Packers at our place beating us by 1. The Dolphins by 1. Now, the Dolphins is a brain scratcher. I don't see them being that good. So, the Hawks, we favored by them. They ain't that good, no way. And when they come East Coast, they really horrible. The Vikings by 7. I think they got worse, period. I think they're going to get worse. I think they're going to have a sophomore slump. After that demoralizing loss to Philly, I really don't see them being a threat, especially with Kirk Cousins. We always whooping on him. The Bears by 1. I don't see how. We didn't beat the Bears like 3 straight years. And then last year they finally beat us one time, and then we came back and beat them. I don't care if it's at the Bears. The Panthers, they always a tough play. We got them at home again this year. They just signed C.J. Anderson. I can respect out of 2.5. That's a little bit lengthy. It's about right, us being at home. But I respect the Panthers and Cam Newton a lot and what they got going on. They are getting older though. We favored by as many as 5. Versus Chicago. Now the first game in Week 10, I guess they predict it's gonna be snowy and rainy or whatever. And it's gonna be cold. But we hopefully we have a running game this year. They got the Rams by 2 over us. They like the super team, this year. And we know when you artificially put that talent together and don't draft it organically, most of the times it don't work. But that's Sue homecoming for the Rams. Arizona Cardinals by 1. When we have had a hard time going to Arizona, but that's not the same Arizona Cardinal team, in my opinion. The Bills, it's a pick 'em. It's at Buffalo. It's probably gonna be cold and snowy. That's fair. But who's Buffalo's quarterback? I know they drafted one thing, Josh Allen. I don't know. I don't really believe in Buffalo. Then they got us versus the Vikings. They got the Vikings by 6.5 at home. Like I said, I think they sniffing coke, thinking the Vikings that good. Remember, we spanked the Vikings last year, and they barely could score. Then we didn't have nada the second time, and our team was drastically different. And there's no line for the Packers. Obviously, them only picking us to win 4 games. I mean, it is what it is. You can't predict the forecast, in football. Injuries happen. Players develop, players digress like that. Football, you can lose your prime like that. And they looking at our roster and saying that we not that good. And, it's going to be a system, especially on defense. It's going to be plug and play. It's going to be a system. I can't tell you if we're going to win more than 4 games or we're going to win 4 games, 9 games, 10 games. I don't know. Anything can happen at any given moment. Somebody could walk at the crib and slip down the stairs and, hurt themselves. Remember Nate Burleson with the pizza. You never know what can happen in the offseason. When some of these players, they get in trouble, they get a case or something. On any of these teams, you never know, Year by year. Aaron Rodgers is always getting injured. Nobody talks about that. Kirk Cousins, what has he won in this league? Arizona don't have a quarterback. The Rams got to form camaraderie. They traded a lot of pass rushers, a lot of linebackers. The Bears are an up-and-coming team, but with Trubisky have a sophomore slump. The Seahawks have nothing left. You know, got rid of Cliff Averill. Cam Chancellor and Cliff Averill had neck career ending injuries. Richard Sherman's gone. You know, Sheldon Richardson gone. You know, the Dolphins, I mean, they got rid of Sue and a lot of other players. Ryan Tannehill coming back. He ain't that good, homie. The Cowboys, I mean, I don't know what they smoking at the Cowboys with Whitney and Dez going. So, you know, the Patriots, you never know. Tom Brady, 40 years old. The 49ers, they hyped off a nice little run last season. So, you know, it is what it is. You can't forecast, you can't really predict the future this early on. That's crazy, some of these betting lines. You know, but it is what it is. Only favored to win 4 games. Who cares? Who cares? You know, we never get our respect in Detroit, no way. And that might be right. This year we got to take the respect. We got to snatch it. And the NFC, it don't predict to be as strong, you know, as strong as last year. It's a little bit weaker. But we'll see what we can do. Like Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia said, we're not trying to win like now and rush and put something together. We're trying to build for the future and build a nice roster. So I'm going to roll with my Lions always. And let me know what y'all think about this. I definitely appreciate all the love and support. Trying to get as many comments as possible. Y'all know what it is. More to see Sports Talk. Peace.